Hello, so this is just a quick rundown of my build so far, my AR-15 build. So this is the Battle Arms Development Workhorse AR-15, 10.5 inches. So this is my buttstock. It's a B5 system, SOC mod buttstock. Previously I was using the CTR Magpul stock, but then I switched over to the B5 system SOC mod because of the cheek weld as well as the extra storage compartments here. My charging handle is the Rajan Raptor SD. I'm gonna change this eventually to a gas venting charging handle if I can find one locally. But then, I like the Raptor more than the Geissele because of the looks as well as it's much more comfortable, I guess, than the Geissele. I've also changed the safety selector switch. So previously I was just using a unilateral single side selector switch. So this is an ambi selector switch. There you go, this is the other side. So this is an ambi selector switch, and you can orient the selector switch from the 45 to 90. This is one uses the 60 to 90 orientation for the selector switch. So this is the Rajan Talon selector switch. So I've not changed the bolt release yet. I think this is good. This is a good bolt release, so I won't be changing it in the future maybe. I've changed the trigger. So my trigger from the stock trigger, I changed it to the Geissele SSA-E trigger. So it's a consistent trigger. So it's a consistent trigger, and yeah, it's better than the stock trigger. It has a bit of slack, some slack before you hit the wall, and then it breaks. So this is a very good trigger. It really helps with your shots as well as your accuracy. So that's it. This one is the Magpul Enhanced Aluminum trigger guard. I'm using the, what do you call this, the storage compartments for the Magpul pistol grip. So this is the Magpul K2 grip, and I'm using the what do you call this, the storage options for the pistol grip. So I'm using it to store oil because guns love oil. Let's see. So I'm using the Magpul Mbus 3 here. So this is my backup sight. So it's set up that it doesn't affect the magnifier there. So you can just push this, and then the backup sight would go up. So let's talk about the optics. So my optics is maybe what they call not really optimal setup for optics. So I like the EOTech brand. So yeah, I got the EOTech brand. So however, this is the XPS 2-0 optic. So it's really not designed for magnifier use. So because the switches of the switch buttons, the push buttons of the optic are located here. So you must flip the magnifier to the side to be able to access the on switch of the optic. So this magnifier is EOTech also. However, this is a discontinued version. So this is the EOTech G30. It's an authentic EOTech. However, it's made in China. So of course the G33 and the G43 are made in the US. So they're supposedly better, they say, than the China. However, using this authentic EOTech G30, actually it's really a good, it's a clear magnifying glass, as well as it's sharp. The images are sharp, it's clear, and I like it. And then it has the same profile as the G33, so that's why I like it. Okay. Let's go to the front. So the front, I'm still rocking the BCM foregrip, as well as the Magpul rail covers. So these rail covers actually, I think they help quite a bit in the insulation. So when I'm firing maybe around 2 magazines worth of rounds, the barrel gets hot, and I really can't feel them. The hotness of the barrel I cannot feel, probably because of the rail covers here that I put. This is the front. This is the front emboss sight. So again, it just push this to raise the sight. This is the tape switch for the light. So this is the Surefire. Oops. So this is the Surefire scout light. Okay. So it's mounted by an Arisaka mount, offset mount here, and then okay. For the muzzle device, I've changed it from the stock Birdcage A2 Birdcage flash hider into a compensator like this. So this is a muzzle adapter for my suppressor. So this is my suppressor. This is a titanium suppressor. Initially it was a direct thread suppressor, but then with a short rifle that sometimes you're gonna shoot unsuppressed and sometimes you're gonna shoot suppressed, it's better to have a QD system. So this is a QD system, so it mounts like this. Okay, like that. So you would mount it like this, then screw it clockwise like this, and then afterwards you lock it like this. So it's a QD system, works really great. I've zeroed my rifle with the suppressor on this system, and it's really consistent. I can hit targets with very good groupings. However, this suppressor really gets hot so fast. Probably even after one magazine, it's becoming smoking hot already. So you really need to be careful, handling this, because after firing one magazine of rounds, this is gonna be really hot, the suppressor. Okay, so that's it. Thanks.